Bright Tuty. Every student matters.
So now we will be starting with the exercise, and first exercise will be the working with the text. First question. Discuss these questions in pairs before you write the answers. So we have to form two pairs of two, as in group of two, and then we have to write down the answers. I will share the answers with you as well simultaneously as we go with the questions. So the first question is, why did the dog feel the need for a master? Why do we think dog felt the need for a master? The dog was tired of the sort of life it led. He was tired of wandering about by himself looking for food. He was frightened of those who were stronger than he. So he felt the need for a master who could give him food. He also wanted security in return for his services. I think this would be clear to you. Why the dog felt the need for a master. You can write the answer in your own words as well. The dog felt the need for the master because he was sick and tired and frightened of the kind of life he was living, wandering all by himself, looking for food. As well, he was frightened from the beasts, from the animals who were stronger than him. So he wanted a master. He wanted to become a servant to somebody who is stronger and mightier, probably the most mightiest on this whole planet. And he wanted food and security in return to whatever his service he would give. Okay? Coming to the next question. Who did he first choose as his master? Why did he leave that master? So the question again is, who did he first choose as his master? What do you think? Whom did he choose first? He chose the wolf. He chose the wolf as his first master. Why did he leave that master? He left that master because wolf was scared of bear. So the dog wanted to be the servant of somebody who is the mightiest, but wolf was scared of the bear. So dog thought that a bear, I should be serving the bear because he is mightier than the wolf. Now I'll share the answer tab. Okay, so the answer what we have written is, first the dog chose a fierce wolf as his master. Fierce is an adjective used to define the wolf. You all can use this adjective, and or else you can use this word strong, because in the chapter we have read the wolf was fierce and strong. So either word you can use, either of the adjectives you can use. First, the dog chose a fierce wolf as his master. Why did he leave? The second part of the question, why did he leave that master? He left the wolf soon after he saw him afraid of a bear. The dog wanted a master who was not afraid of anyone. Okay? Next question. Who did he choose next? What happened after he left wolf? Whom did he choose next?
Next, the dog chose the bear as his master. Right? So next, the dog chose the bear as his master.
Why did he serve the lion for a long time? The question is, why did the dog serve the lion for a long time? What do you think? Why did the dog serve the lion for a long time? The dog served the lion for a very long time because, as per the bear, the lion was the mightiest and strongest beast on the whole earth. The bear was frightened of the lion. He said that the lion rules the jungle. He is the king of the jungle. Right? So dog was in search of a master who is the mightiest. So he found that lion is the mightiest. So he served him for a very long time. And lion was not scared of anybody till they found the human. So let's read the answer. The dog served the lion for a long time. There was indeed no stronger beast in the forest than the lion. It was a good life. The dog was living a very good life. No one dared touch the dog or offend him in any way. So what happened? The dog served the lion for a very long time. Why? Because there was indeed no stronger beast in the forest than the lion. It was a good life. No one dared touch the dog or offend him in any way. The next question is, who did he finally choose as his master and why? So, at the end, who did the dog choose as his master and why? So, before we look at this answer, we would try to answer in our own words. The dog finally chose whom? He chose the human. He chose the man. Why? Because even the strongest beast he thought, which the lion was, even the lion was scared of the man. That is why the dog chose man as his master finally. The dog finally chose man as his master. The second part, which is why, he found him to be the strongest creature on earth, of whom even the lion was afraid. He found him to be the strongest creature on earth, of whom even the lion was afraid. Why did he say even the lion? Because dog actually felt that lion was the strongest, lion was the mightiest. But even if the mightiest, the beast he was thinking is the mightiest, is scared of somebody, then of course that somebody has to be the master of the dog, right? So he chose man. Fill in the blanks. A summary of the story is given below. Summary as in gist of the story. What is happening in the whole story? In a summarized manner, it is given below. Fill in the blanks to complete it, taking appropriate phrases from the box. Here is the box and we have to fill in the blanks choosing whatever the appropriate phrases from this box. So starting with the first line, this is the story of dash. This is the story of, what do you think? This is the story of a dog. This is a story of a dog who used to be dash. Coming back to the box, who used to be stronger than anyone else? No. Who used to be the strongest of all? No. Who used to be a wolf? Who used to be the bear? Who used to be afraid of man? Who used to be his own master? Or who used to be a lion? What do you think would be the appropriate phrase? Who used to be his own master. This is the story of a dog who used to be his own master. He decided to find a master dash. What did he decide? He decided to find a master stronger than anyone else. So the answer would be, the dog decided to find a master stronger than anyone else. Okay? Next. First he found dash, but the wolf was afraid of dash. First he found a wolf. First he found a wolf, but the wolf was afraid of dash. Whom was the wolf afraid of? The bear. But the wolf was afraid of the bear. The dog thought that the bear was dash. That the bear was the strongest of all. A lion afraid of man. The bear was the strongest of all. The dog thought so. The dog thought that the bear was the strongest of all. After some time, the dog met Dash, who seemed the strongest. After the bear, the dog met whom? The dog met a lion. After some time, the dog met a lion, who seemed the strongest. He stayed with the lion for a long time. One day, he realized that the lion was Dash. The lion was afraid of man. Yeah? So, the lion was afraid of man. To this day, the dog remains man's best friend. Okay, let's very quickly read this summary once again. This is the story of a dog who used to be his own master. He decided to find a master stronger than anyone else. First, he found a wolf, but the wolf was afraid of the bear. The dog thought that the bear was the strongest of all. After some time, the dog met a lion, who seemed the strongest. He stayed with the lion for a long time. One day, he realized that the lion was afraid of man. To this day, the dog remains man's best friend. So, coming to the next exercise, this is working with the language. Let's see what is to be done here. Each word in the box given below indicates a large number of, for example, a herd of cows, refer to many cows. Complete each of the following phrases with a suitable word from the box. As I have discussed earlier when we were reading the chapter, the phrase came there, a herd of cows. So I explained when there is a group of cows, it is called as herd. So we are going to complete the sentences with suitable phrases, as in there are examples, group of particular animals, particular examples, and we have to write down what that group is called. So let's see how to start. Okay, so the first one is a dash of ships. What of ships? A school of ships, fleet of ships, brood of ships, bundle, bunch, pack, flock, herd, a fleet of ships. When there is a group of ships together, it is called as fleet, a fleet of ships. Next, a dash of flowers. What do we call a group of flowers? When we have to make a bouquet or when we have to give a bouquet to somebody, what do we call a group of flowers? A bunch of flowers. Next, a dash of chicks. What of chicks? A brood of chicks. A group of chicks, chicks as in the chickens, the offsprings of the hen, they are called chicks. So, brood of chicks. When there is a group of chicks, it is called as a brood. A brood of chicks. Next, a dash of a cattle. What of a cattle? A herd. So, we have seen herd is used for two kind of animals, cattle and cows. We just read about the cows, right? So, cattle and cows, for both, when there is a group of cattle or a group of cows, we use the word herd, a herd of cattle or a herd of cows. A dash of sticks. What of sticks? A school of sticks, a bundle of sticks, a pack of sticks, a flock of sticks. A bundle of sticks. A group of sticks is called a bundle. A dash of sheep. What do you think? What should come here? What of sheep? A flock. F-L-O-C-K. A flock of sheep. For a sheep, when there is a group, it is called as flock. Flock of sheep. A dash of fish. When there is a group of fish, what do we call? We call it a school. This is the most interesting word. When a group of fish is there, we call it a school. A school of fish. And last one, a dash of wolves. A pack of wolves. Pack of wolves. Okay. So we are done with this exercise as well. Coming to the next one. We have to make nouns from the words given below by adding NESS or ITY. For example, honest. So I'll tell you what is to be done here. For some words, we need to add just TY or only Y.
These words are adjectives.
We have to make nouns of them by adding NESS or ITY. For some words, we have to use only TY or Y. So let us start. Honest. What do you think? What will come with honest? How do you make this as noun? If we write honestness, is this the right word? Honestness? No. We write honestity. Is it right? No. If we say honest TY, so that will be double TY. Is that correct? No. The right word would be honesty. HONEST, honest, and we would add a Y. Honesty. Okay. Next, kind. So what would come with kind? Kindness. Kindness. Third, cruel. Cruelness? No. Cruelty? If we have to write cruelty, then LE would be the right word. So even ITY won't fit here. Cruelty or cruel Y? Cruelly. Which is correct? The correct answer would be TY. CRUEL. Cruel. T. Right? Next, calm. Calmness. If we say calmity, no. Calmty, no. Calmy, no. Calmness. 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 Next, sad. Sadness, saddy, sadty, sadity. What would be the right word? Sadness. We would add NESS. Sadness. Active. Activeness, activity, activity, or activity. What would be the right word? The right word would be activity. Activity. We will remove this E from the end of VE and ITY. This ITY would come here, making the word as, we have to convert it as noun, right? So the word would be activity. Creative. Creativeness, creativity, creativity, or creativity. The answer would be creativity. CREATIV. We will again remove this E and add ITY. Sincere. Sincereness, sincerity, sincerity, sincerity. What do you think? Sincerity. Again, SINCER. We would remove this E and add ITY. Sincerity. Next, cheerful. Cheerfulness, cheerfulity, cheerfulty, or cheerfully. What would be the right word? The right word would be cheerfulness. Cheerfulness. We would add NESS. Cheerfulity will not be right. Cheerfulty, TY will not be right. And cheerfully, Y will not be right, because if we have to write cheerfully, then there should be another L, right? But another L is not there, so it would be cheerfulness. Next, bitter. Bitterness. Bitterity, why? That won't make sense. So it will be bitterness. Next, sensitive. Sensitiveness is not a right word. Sensitivity or sensitive. What would be the right answer? Sensitivity. Sensitivity. We have removed this E to make it a noun and we have written sensitivity. Next, great. Greatness, gratity, or greaty. What would be the right one? Greatness. Okay? Done?
Coming to exercise number C, word search. So let's see what we have to do here. First, there are 12 words hidden in this table. Second, 6 can be found horizontally and the remaining 6 vertically. All of them are describing words like good, happy, etc. And the first letters of the words are given below. So let's see. Okay, so here is the table. It's a word search and few letters for the horizontal and the vertical ones are given. They are the pointers, or we can say they are the hints. So we have to find the words. There are total 12 words and 6 of them are horizontal and 6 of them are vertical. What else is there? Okay, so all of them are describing words. They are adjectives like good, happy, etc. Alright? So let's go and find out. I will not find the words for you. However, I will give the words. As in, for the horizontal ones, I'll just write down here. For the horizontal ones, the first letter is H. So I'll give you the word. H will be hasty. But you have to find the word on your own. I'll not find the word for you. So that's your work. You have to find the word on your own. I have given you the word. The second one is R. So what does R stands for in the word search? Well, the answer is ready. R is for ready. Now you have to find the word ready in the word search in this box. Third one is F. And the word from F is frightened. Next is again F. And the word from this F is fierce. Next one is S. The word from S is strong. Last one is G. And the word from here, from G is good. Please do not forget all these words that I have given you, they all are in horizontal manner. So please do not get confused with horizontal and vertical, right? Now, I'll give you the words for the vertical ones. First one is A. So the vertical word starting with the letter A is angry. Second one is letter W. The word starting from the letter W is worse. Third one is S. So the word starting from S is surprised. Next one is F. And the word starting from F is free. Next one, L. L, the word is loyal. And the last one is Q. And the word is quiet. Alright, so these are the vertical ones and these are the horizontal ones. Now you have to find these words. There are total 12 words, 6 horizontal and 6 verticals. You have to find these words in this walks here. And don't get confused between horizontal and vertical, as I have mentioned earlier, right?
Read the following passage and do the exercises that follow. Then complete the family tree of dogs given on the facing page. So we have to read it first, read the comprehension first, and then we have to complete the family tree, and if there is any other exercise, we'll complete that too. Okay, so let us read the dog family. The dog family is one of the 11 families that make up the Carnivorous, a large group of intelligent, flesh-eating, backboned animals. In this group are such varied animals as bears, pandas, raccoons, cats, hyenas, and even seal. The dog or canine family has many wild species like wolves, foxes, coyotes, jackals, and wild dogs. The dog is the only domesticated member of the canine family, though now and then someone tames a wolf, fox, or coyotes as a pet. All members of the dog family are descendants of a wolf-like animal which lived about 15 million years ago. From this distant ancestor, the true dogs gradually developed. But nobody knows the exact ancestor of the modern domestic dog. Several wild dogs look and behave like domestic dogs. The dingo or wild dog of Australia is one of these. It is possible that the dingo was a tamed dog brought to Australia long ago, which then ran wild. Dogs were the first animals tamed by humans, perhaps 20,000 years ago. Tamed dogs were brought from Asia to the New World 5,000 or more years ago. Dogs were first used for hunting. Now, we have to do this exercise.
Question number 1. Find the opposites of these words in the text above. Now, this is the text what we read. We have to find the opposites of these words. So, the first one is ancestor. What is the opposite of ancestor? The opposite will be descendant, right? D-E-S-C-E-N-T-A-N-T. Second, wild. What is the opposite of wild? Tame. Here. Tame. So the word will be T-A-M-E. Third, ancient. What is the opposite of ancient? Ancient is something really very old, and the opposite of ancient is modern. So we'll find the word modern. Here is the word modern. So it will be M-O-D-E-R-N. Modern. Next is near. Near means something which is very close, and the opposite of near is distant. So let's find the word distant. Here is the word distant. D-I-S-T-A-N-T. And the last one, suddenly. Suddenly means, sudden movement, sudden, just in a moment, right? What is the opposite of that? So sudden, the opposite of sudden is gradually, eventually, slowly. So the answer will be gradually. G-R-A-D-U-A-L-L-Y. Alright.
I hope we are clear with this opposites. Coming to the next exercise. Complete the following sentences. The dingo is dash. Let us go back to the comprehension. The dingo or a wild dog of Australia. So what will we write here? The dingo is a wild dog of Australia. Next, dogs were the dash animals tamed by humans. Dogs were the first animals tamed by humans. Dogs were the first animals tamed by humans. The other animals tamed by humans are, think and name some other such animals. We have read it in the chapter. In today's world, in today's time, humans have started domesticating wolves, fox, coyotes, and let me tell you, I have seen humans domesticating tigers as well. So we can write wolf, fox, coyotes and tigers. The new world refers to dash. The new world refers to, as we all say, which country is the superpower? America. So the new world refers to America. The dogs were brought there from Asia. Tame dogs were brought from Asia to the new world. So Asia. Dogs were brought there from Asia. Next. Now this is a family tree of dogs. So we have read in the comprehension which is the first race and then what descended. So let us read. The family consists of what all animals, the varied animal species. So the family, this is a family tree of carnivores. Carnivores. So carnivores consist of these four animals. Seal, RA. We have to fill this blank. What do you think this is? This is again a carnivore animal. This is a raccoon. RACCOON. This is a raccoon. What do you think this is? This is again a carnivore animal. This is a hyena. 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 What is this? A dog. Then there are few more carnivore animals. This is a panda. PANDA. This is a bear. B is already given. PEAR. Now, dog is also called as what family? I had told you when we were reading about the carnivore family, I told you there is a subgroup, a subdivision in that carnivore family that is called as canine family. CANINE. Canine family. In that canine family, there are two kind of groups, wild group and dash. What is this dash? One is wild, one is domesticated. DO is already given. MESTICATED. Wild and domesticated. So, in the wild, there are again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 examples we have to write. One example is already given, wild dog. We have to write the other 4. So from W, a wild animal belonging to the canine family starting from the letter W. What do you think it can be? It is wolf. WOLF. Next, FOX. Fox. Next, a word starting with the letter, an animal starting with the letter C belonging to the canine family. Coyote. COYOTE. And lastly, animal starting with the letter J. Jackal. JACKAL. And wild dog they have already given. Okay, so I hope this family tree is clear of dogs. Next is the speaking exercise. Let us read what it says. Here are some points from a similar story that you might have heard in another language. Dividing the class into 2 groups, try and tell the story in English. One person from each group can speak alternately. Your teacher will help you. As you tell it, one of you may write it down on the board. So they have given few examples of some similar kind of story, and we have to form a story in English using those particular examples. The first is mouse changed into a girl by the magician. Second is wants to marry the strongest person. Third asks whether sun or cloud stronger. Whoever is stronger, why? But mountain stronger than clouds, then how? But mouse stronger than mountain, then again how? Girl asked to marry mouse becomes a mouse again. So using this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These 6 sentences, we have to use them and make up a story. A story which is kind of similar to the previous comprehension we have just read. So I will share a story with you using all these sentences. That story is an example. You can make up your own story with such examples, with such sentences. I'll show you the one I have. Okay, so this is what I have. The story's name is A Mouse Maiden. Once there was a mouse who lived with a magician. One day, the magician turned the mouse into a beautiful girl. Now this girl wanted to marry the strongest being of this universe. She went to the sun and requested him to marry her. The sun said that the cloud was stronger because it could hide him whenever it liked. The girl now went to the cloud with the same request. The cloud said that the mountain was stronger. It was able to force the clouds to fall in the form of rain. So the girl went to the mountain and requested him to marry her. The mountain told the girl that the strongest creatures in this universe are the mice. Imagine a mountain telling the mice is the strongest creature. Isn't that funny? They could make holes even in the mountains. That is witty. The girl decided to marry a mouse. She requested the magician to make her a mouse again. The magician agreed and the girl became a mouse. This is one story that I have shared with you. You can use these sentences and make up your own story. Alright kids?